with those.
Got it.
Got it.
Hi guys.
Hi, welcome. And so with you three gorgeous people, I will do the fundamentals, arriving and streaming. And the rest of the gang has to do it quickly. And of course, they are experienced, so they can. But you have the luxury to do it guided. So there we go. You can close your eyes. Yeah, take a deep breath first. And take a little scan. How is your body? Is it relaxed or tense? Ill? In pain? And how's your breathing? Is it high? Is it low? Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it deep or shallow? And we are just breathe as comfortable as you can. No demands on the breathing today. And how are you? Are you happy? Are you sad? Depressed? If you are depressed, we're doing something about it today. Tense, anxious, angry, irritated, lonely, super happy. Whatever there is, it's there. There's just you at this moment. And there's always I, and we welcome you in whatever state you are. So we start by the fundamentals, with the fundamentals. Ground yourself. You have practiced it a couple of days ago, so it should be good. Keep breathing while you ground yourself. And check, maybe you have rushed to here. Maybe you have left energies in other places. And collect it. Yeah, do collect it into your sun. You can also do it directly to your body, whatever you want. And are you sure you are alone here? So check your system, check your body and your aura, and let energies of other people color dark blue. And flush it. Like toilet flushing, I like the sound of it. And now you go with your attention to the sun above your head. Let's do love, light, acceptance, and why not some healing energy. You feel it touching your crown chakra, which we will work today. Feel it tingling, and love, light, acceptance, and healing is streaming through your crown chakra into your head. And you know the drill. The whole head filled with love, light, acceptance, and healing. Actually, love, light, and acceptance is quite healing. It goes through your head, into your shoulders, your neck, your arms, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, all the way to your fingertips. Every cell, every part fills with love, light, and acceptance. You say to yourself, I love myself. And It goes into your chest, your heart, and especially your lungs, you know, goes for all three of you, especially your lungs. Fills totally with love, light, and acceptance. And I mention explicitly healing every cell, every part. I will stand still a little bit longer with the lungs. You know, those beautiful lungs that looks like a tree upside down. Every cell filled with love, light, and acceptance. You say, I love myself. I love my lungs. In whatever shape they are, I love them. Feel the healing energy, feel the love, feel the light, feel the acceptance of everything that's there in your lungs. Feel how it feels when you breathe, whether it's shallow or deeper. How does the breath feel in your lungs? And breathe extra in that love, light and acceptance and healing in your lungs. Feel that every breath you take fills it, not only with oxygen, but also with love, light, acceptance and healing. And you continue. Your whole chest, your heart, and your chest fills with love, light, and acceptance. And you know, if there is a dark place, you know, even thousands of years of darkness are gone within a second when you light a match. And it goes on to your belly. Every cell in your belly, every organ fills with love, light, and acceptance. You say to yourself, I love myself. It keeps on streaming and streaming. Your buttocks, your genitals, your upper legs, your knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, all the way to the tip of your toes, fills with love, light, and acceptance. And you say to yourself, I love myself. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And if there's nothing to add, then you feel it going into your skin and through your skin, to the pores of your skin, into your aura. Every place in your aura fills with love, light, and acceptance. It keeps on streaming and keeps on streaming. And at the edge of your aura, it forms a thick shell of love, light, and acceptance. And you say to yourself, I love myself. And also what we are going to do is we are going to stream and check your grounding cord if it needs to be thicker. And imagine that on the top of your head, there are two channels, and in your 7 chakra, and energy is coming down, and it goes all the way down through those two channels, all the way to your tailbone, and there it goes up again, all the way up through a big channel, and like a fountain the energy goes out. So put on that stream into 2 channels, all the way along your spine, feeding every chakra, and then it goes up. So what we have done is we have done the fundamentals and we are now streaming. I repeat the last thing. Yes. So the energy goes to the through channels on top of your head, all the way along your spine, feeding every chakra to the tailbone, and then it goes up to a big channel, and like a fountain, the energy comes out. So let it be automatically. The other thing is, feel your feet, feel the 2 feet chakra opening, and earth energy comes to your feet chakra, goes through your leg, the middle of your leg, passes your knees, upper legs, go to your tailbone, and there it goes through the grounding cord, back to earth again. So put on that stream, in to your feet chakra, through your legs, to your tailbone, and out again to Mother Earth. And follow that stream again, and a part goes out to Mother Earth again, and the other part mixes with the energy from the cosmos and goes up. So you have a stream up of earth energy and cosmic energy, and like a fountain it goes out to your 7th chakra. Yeah. And don't worry about it too much. Just now and then check in and go with the flow. Oh, going down, oh, going up. No. Going up to the legs, going down to earth. Up to the legs, mixed with cosmic, going up. And finally, you feel your hand chakras. And let's start with left. There goes energy in to your forearm, elbows, upper arm. It jumps from your left shoulder to your right shoulder and goes out. On the other hand, upper arms, elbows, forearms, to your right chakra. And at the same time, it's magical. Also, energy enters your right hand chakra, goes through your forearms, elbows, upper arms, jumps to the other side, left shoulder, goes down, elbow, forearms, and out through the left hand chakra. And while jumping from one shoulder to another, magically, without you having to pay much attention, it connects to the big stream. So sit here streaming, and do it with less and less and less and less effort. Let it stream. See it as a whole, like in an animated movie, or jump in somewhere, jump out, and jump in on another place and jump out. So check your grounding cord. And enjoy. Don't forget you are filled with love, light, and acceptance. And do it with less and less effort and keep breathing. And if you have streamed enough and you're up to it, enjoy, take your time, and open your eyes when you're ready and touch your desk or something, just to stop the visualization clearly. So, welcome also, Barbara. So let's start with sharing. And at first, I guess it's good, Ria, that you announce how you will be present in this session.
So, hi, it's good to see you. And I still do have a lot of breathing problems, so I probably won't say much today. So, and don't wonder when I just, so when you see that on the screen, it's okay, but I have to catch my breath from deep down, and it's pretty tight up here in my upper breast, what is it, chest. So I'm just short of breath due to the COVID, and so maybe I have to lay down at a certain point, because most of the time I'm still in bed, but I wanted to attend tonight, and maybe I lay down with a black screen. I don't know. I want to be present as long as I can. So just to let you know, it's just still not easy with the COVID, and I have a great physician, and she saved me the hospital last weekend, but it's still not over. So hopefully I'm getting out of it soon. And the situation at home is still not easy. It's pretty tied up, and yeah, not easy is the right expression. I'm getting somehow through it. And I think that has an effect on my chest too. So tomorrow I have to see my doctor, and I hope it's stress and not that COVID is deteriorating. I want to stay home until I'm out of that.
Yeah, sure.
But otherwise I'll be fully present.
You are fully present. Oh, but if the screen is black, can you still hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay.
It's great.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you will be fully present all the time, even if we can see you.
Yeah, even if I lay down, I can hear
Yeah.
you at all times.
Cool. So, and then you do the exercises if you're up to it, and otherwise you just hear it because it's taped. You can do it anytime.
Yeah, and I mean, I knew that COVID is heavy. I never thought it would blow you so away. It could have been worse. So I'm still grateful the way it is. But this is now almost the third week, so I really hope it ends.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Oh, best of luck, sweetheart. So, welcome. Happy that you're here. That anyway. Yeah.
Me too. It's really good to see all your faces.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's always a special space of good and healing energy.
Yeah,
and the connection is strong. I'm really that I have you too. I'm really happy that I have you too. My English is fading partly away too. I'm sorry, but I understand everything. That never fades away.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, and happy to have you here. Beautiful, and your presence is always beautiful. Yeah. So, yeah.
I just want to add, I thank you for all your loving support and the message I got. That really means a lot to me.
With love to you. Oh, yeah. That's good. Love you. Okay. Someone else wants to say thank you, dear. Who's next? Coach.
Yeah. Yes. Well, just I'm fine, despite some trouble, but I'm doing a lot of walking, and that keeps me breathing. And singing the choir, you need to breathe in the right way, otherwise you can't sing. So that's are good exercises to get my breath. But the sarcoidosis that I don't know for sure that I have that now. But I used one of the, I told you already, but I used one of the exercises we learned earlier about cell healing. So I did it for 2 weeks. I took out the cell, I healed it, I put it back and said, tell the others. And in some way it helped. So after 2 weeks, I felt better. I could breathe again. So Priya, perhaps something for you to try. Yeah. It was really special to do.
Wow. Oh.
So yeah, didn't do much of the other things, but the grounding is always there. If you feel uptight, you think, okay, ground, and then it's okay. So actually, I'm, as Ian would say, I'm in a good place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you say it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Really good. It's beautiful, coach, and beautiful that you did it. And thanks for sharing. It is so powerful, you know. It is actually on one hand so simple, and at the same time so powerful. I'm so happy that works for you. Yeah.
So
Cool.
am I.
And you know,
Yeah.
Koji, what are you taking out? Your cells?
Yes, the cell healing we learned was one exercise. You took out the cell and you cleaned it, and then you put back. You say, I want you to get healthy or something else. You put it back and you say, tell the others. I also wrote one of the exercises also in the handout you got.
Okay, I have to look
Perhaps
it up.
perhaps Vicky will explain now what exactly it
Oh
is.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Let's do that. So
Yeah.
you put the screen, you know, the well-known screen, and you take a cell out of your whatever, you know, and you put it on the screen, and there you do a big cleaning. So a funnel beneath it, and all the sick energy or all energy of others, everything that's not helpful, you clean it out, you clean it out. And then you put so much healing energy in every way. You can put the sun on it and put healing energy, or you send healing energy, and you heal that cell. You can do it by doing something with your hands, or just send it. And if it's totally, and maybe coach has some extra things to add, but because you can discover things while doing, oh my God, I do this also. And when it's totally healed, then you put it back, you know, in your, you take it back from the screen, put it back into your body, and you say, give the message to all the other cells, be like me, be healed. That's an example, and it will spread. Is that
Okay,
clear?
that sounds good. Yes, it's clear. I'll do that later.
Yeah, and you can find it somewhere in the recording. I don't know which lesson it was, but you can look it up, and then you know, cut it
Okay.
maybe and go to that section. Then it's guided, but you can also do it like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah, thanks, coach. And are you finished, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm finished. But if you want to, do you still have the handout, Ria? It's on where you have the energetic intelligence and then the self-healing intermediate. And it's the second exercise which is described.
Oh.
It's mentioned. It's called cell healing. You will find it there.
That's so good of you, coach. You know, having that. Thank you. So I guess we
thank you, coach.
Welcome.
I guess we go to Theo, because Barb is talking.
Hello.
Theo,
Hello, peoples. Hi. Coach, you're so on the case. I remember this now, that exercise. But I'm just thinking, where's the handout? Is it such a scatterbrain? I know the handout, but was it on I'll look back through is it on the
Email.
WhatsApp? Oh, it's an
No,
email.
it's an email, sent by email. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look for it, because there's so many things. To be honest, I mean, I remember it now, but it's one of these things. If you don't do it every day, it's a bit like grounding. It's a bit like all the things. You've got to do it every day. And I'm guilty of not like I was doing electrics today, so my head is still in. I mean, it's actually relevant because the grounding was the very thing I was looking for in this particular house that I'm doing.
That's funny. Wow.
Yeah, so I'm literally just going around with a what they call a wander lead, and you attach it to the main incoming fuse box, the earth coming into the building, essentially. And then you wander around the house and test all the points and check that there's earth there. You're checking the grounding.
That's funny.
So naturally, my cord today was green and yellow, because that's the color that you use for the earth.
Grounding.
Yeah, and it's 16 mil because that's the width that you have to have. So my brain is but it's one of these things of having to because I've been on tapes for a while, not doing much electrics. I've it's that use it or lose it. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, it's
And
for everything.
with Coach's brilliant, you know, thing that she did, reminding us all to, you know, be conscious, be aware. So thanks
Cool.
very much for that. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to steal Ian's. I'm not in a bad place today. Not in a bad place. If I'd said I'm in a good place, that's a glass is half empty, glass is half full. But I'm not in a bad place.
That's good.
Yeah. And it's once again, it's just lovely to be here and see your faces and reconnect. It's just nice, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the bottom line of it, really. It's nice to just come round and be part of this.
I hear a sound, Theo. Does ever like?
Yeah, I hear that too. It's very loud at times.
Yeah, I think it's a Theo because you're the only one who has his mic on. So you're guilty, yeah. And no, I don't hear you at all. No, I don't hear you. It's all or nothing, you know. It's a Theo with a or nothing. Oh my God, yeah, I have so much trouble with sound, so I'm happy Theo has it now. It's not me.
Yeah,
Still, yeah, there you are.
I am
no.
here.
Yeah, without the extra sound. Good.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Apologies, and
No.
I haven't. Yeah, well, that's probably technology interfering. So, well, he ain't got much to say anyway. So I'm gonna sabotage it. No, it's just nice to be really nice to be here and to see everybody. So yeah,
Nice to
thanks
have
for
you
that.
here.
That's my most important point, really.
Thank you
See
so
you guys.
much. So then we go to Barb.
Hello, so nice connecting again.
You had visitors.
Yeah, sorry.
That was funny.
It's like, yeah, it's like nothing happens here. Just when you start doing something that you enjoy, just phone rings and people talking to you, it comes all over. But yeah, life has been good. I'm feeling more in a quiet place. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I'm high, sometimes I'm stable, not low in the sad way, but just like quiet, you know, feeling to be quiet, which is a new thing for me. So I'm just learning to observe what is that about. Try not to judge very much and not to have much expectation. I think I was having too much expectation spiritually. And now I'm just learning to go with the flow, kind of, you know, it is. And so I'm in learning mode right now. And
good mode.
Trying to, yes. And yeah, and just enjoy. Spring is here, so give me life, hopefully. And you know, I'm tired of the winter and being kind of heavy with the cold and all this stuff. So this spring gives me more motivation, I guess. And yeah, always good to connect and see each one of you here. It fills up the heart. For sure.
Yeah, fills up my heart too.
Yeah.
Hey, and did you lose weight?
A little bit, yes.
Hey.
I'm changing my diet and trying to go to eat less meat and going for more fruit, more natural stuff.
Wow.
But my problem is that I don't like to cook. I don't know how to cook, so it's like I struggle. So I'm usually kind of eating. So I'm adapting.
Wow. Well, it works. You look beautiful. Yeah, you can see.
Thank you. Let me see how long it's going to take.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm complete.
You're complete? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Happy to have you here. So, Bianca, welcome. Yeah, you can hear us. And everybody has had his turn. So, and for you, it's now you do the fundamentals and the Streamly in 2 seconds before you speak. I don't know. Can you hear us? Yeah, okay. And we cannot hear you.
Because I unmuted myself. I have a cold,
Yes.
so I am going to eat something, so I will unmute myself often.
Yes, while eating. That is a good idea. And tell me how you are.
Good. And good. And I have a cold, and it's not. It returned.
Yeah.
But I'm better than this morning, so I love when things are in progress. So I'm good.
It's quite funny. It's so funny. So many people ill here. But so we did yeah. It's nice if you watch the recording to do the arriving and fundamentals. Watch that, because we did some emphasis on the lungs, and also Kootje told that she did does the cell healing. So I can recommend it to you too.
Prima.
And what was it? It was in the. It is in the handout, and I forgot in which one. Can you tell? Kootje?
Yeah, the intermediate,
Intermediate.
and then the second exercise.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah, I've printed it, so I had to catch up to know what I'm going to do today. So my memory is not that good, so I always have paper.
But you're such a great administrator too, so
Yeah,
thank you so much for
absolutely.
that. So, you know, I expect that was it, Bianca.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I expect Ian still to come. Katja also, but oh yeah, let's take a little break, because if there's a very long talk, then we do a big break. But let's take a little break to clear our heads. So just sit and not heavy duty. Just if you can breathe deeply. And you can do it like this, but you don't need, just what's comfortable, just clearing your head a little bit.
Okay.
Ja?
Ik vragen om, je hebt die oefening dat je daar stabiel wordt, weet je wel, dat je zo naar achter moest doen en zo en voren en die stabiliteit moet vinden, was dat niet zoiets?
Bedoel je de...
there was an exercise that you would find that you feel yourself more balanced, that you had to look up and you had to I don't know exactly what it is.
And bow forwards.
Yeah.
That is the physical grounding. So let's do that. It's a beautiful.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, it's nice. So you can stand up, and Ria, if you don't feel like standing up, you just don't do it. I don't have much space, but your feet are like this, and then a little bit, the toes little bit like this. So like that, hip width, like this, and then you make a bow. You put your hands in your back, yeah, and you make a nice bow, and you look at the point in front of you at the wall, in front of you, not the ceiling, the wall, somewhere, and you breathe. Just relax, breathe, and you play with your height. So maybe a little bit your knees stretch and then a little bit down, you know, and you look at that point where you have a little trembling. It can be visible, it can be just, you see it inside. Keep breathing and play with your height, you know, play with your knees stretching and no locking, but more stretch, less stretch, and until you find that place. I like that. Keep breathing and feel that nice vibration. Can be visible or very, very only felt by you. Keep breathing and keep looking This is a physical grounding. I love it. It's from bioenergetics. And if you have, just stay a little while because I like it. If it's too much, you stop. And then you bend forward, still your knees in your feet in the same position. You bend forwards and you touch the ground. And again, if you can, if you cannot, that's no problem. Then you reach as far as you can. And you play again with I will also bend this, so, and you play with your height, knees more or less stretch. And again, you feel that trembling. And if you can touch the ground, is good. Maybe you put a pillow and you touch that pillow. And anyway, you have the intention that the energy that has come up, that you put it into the ground. Katja, yeah. So, and let your head hang loose. Welcome, Katja. And do you want to do the physical grounding? Yeah, let's do that. So guys, we take a little time extra for Katja to do it. You can do it again if you want. So feet like shoulder width and a little bit like this. You put your hands in your back and make a nice bow and look in front of you. And you play with the height, your knees stretch and up and down until you find that nice little trembling. Yeah, and keep breathing, Feel the trembling, that's what we're looking for. It is the physical grounding. It's nice to arrive at the physical grounding. And after that, you bend forwards and feet stay and you touch the ground, Katja. And let your head hang, let it hang. And touch the ground and look again for that point where you find the vibration. And just enjoy and feel that grounding. And while you are standing there, and if you have enough, you come back and you sit. I'm going to the toilet. Yeah. So, everybody happy?
Katja, you look like a movie star.
Yeah. Yeah, always on Insta, she always also looks like a movie star. Yeah, maybe you are.
Maybe that's because I had this thing on my hair all day long, and I just put it out.
And then it's your
Thank you.
beautiful. So, Katja, we have arrived and streamed and told us how we are. So, tell us how you are today.
I'm fine. I did my fundamentals in the morning. Yeah, so time to time, my morning meditation includes fundamentals. And I noticed this thing that actually this grounding cord, it usually already with me.
Yes.
But it changed its color from time to time. Oh, I'm sorry. Change its color from time to time, but usually when I look into my tailbone, I see, grounding cord is already here. Yeah, today is a good day. I had in the morning, first thing, I had a call from my mom, so what makes my day now. And I had a really nice morning stream with meditation, and all day I'm cooking today. So I got late because I were cooking a big dish and was a little bit out of my time. And yeah, everything is good. The sun was shining almost all day long, and we have a good news that, like, I don't know if it's good, but there is an information that Russian troops are going to the board. Maybe it's for like
Regrouping.
yeah, or something. But anyway, my mom, she said that she received an information that our troops just near their village, like 5 kilometers. So maybe she will have opportunity to go out and to come to Kiev or to me. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, and everything else is also fine, and yeah, I feel myself good. I didn't have a chance to make some music. Yeah, because I was like, it seems like nothing to do here, but I was occupied all this time, and I was in Kiev, and I guess it was yesterday. I even had a walk in Kiev in a park. I think I met like 8 people in general, and I thought that you know this phrase that they say, like, you should be aware of what you are dreaming of, because sometimes I was dreaming about like walking in empty Kiev and no traffic jams and all these things. Yeah, so
Oh,
I got it now. The price is not what I was intended to pay. Well, but yeah, it's as usual in my native city. It inspires me very much. So yesterday I came here home and I was just like, oh, I feel myself so good. Yeah, so yeah, in general, I feel myself really, really nice. Thank you.
beautiful, beautiful. So nice to have you here. Yeah. No. So
Katja,
yeah.
how big, how many people are staying with you?
In my house?
Yeah,
Now it's about 16 people.
yeah.
Yeah, we've been like 23 at the start, at the very beginning, and our girls who has the children, they gone like maybe 1 week. In 1 week, they went to Poland, to Lithuania.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my husband's parents, they went to Europe also to help my husband's brother's wife with a child. Yeah, so and time to time, some people come in, some people go out, and yeah, we have like 16 people right now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, and
Beautiful.
also four cats and 3 dogs.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
the biggest cat is almost a dog, a small dog.
The biggest cat is bigger than the smallest dog.
Ah,
Whoa. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me, 5 cats, including this one that lives here.
Wow.
So we have a really big family here. And yeah, and also I had the chance to visit some friends. So yeah, we're just learning to live this way somehow. And yeah, I feel okay with this. The only thing that really bothers it's news about these bombs and rockets and all the death. But it's on the news. I never seen it with. I seen it in the first day, like over there.
Whoa.
It was how I call it, firework. And I saw many rockets. There is a Borispil airport, so yeah. But now here, just time to time, we have this how you call it in English, this thing that shoots the rockets. It's
Air,
yeah, like
yeah, anti-missile.
yeah, something like this. Yeah, so we can hear it very well, and this glass is just. But we're used to it. We're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like okay, fine with it, yeah. Yeah, so this is it.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing this. And yeah, it seems like such a safe haven that you have there, and I'm happy you can bring that to all the people. So to on Insta to a lot of people and close to home. Yeah, you are that beacon of light. You are beautiful. I'm happy to have you here, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to be here with all of.
Yeah, cool.
It's also like an island of spiritual love and calmness, and this is something from normal life, you know, because now we're like saying a lot, like, oh, in normal life I used to do that. In normal life I used to eat like this. In normal life I used to, and so on and so on. And this is a phrase like that sounds a lot of time, many times during the day, like in normal life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That says something about how life is now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Wow.
yes, but you can get used to everything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
If you are okay with accepting, because what I learned about myself that I'm really, really good with accepting.
That's good to know. It's good to find out, because you have to be in certain situations to really know if that's true. And you can say it, but well, what happens when the rubber meets the road? Yeah. So and yeah, it's beautiful to be able to experience that, even if the experience itself, the circumstances are not beautiful. But from every situation, you can actually learn. You can grow, and you can be a hero actually, in every situation. Yeah. Yeah, and actually, talking about heroes, a hero is never born. If you look at the movies and the how do you call it, the classical stories about, for instance, Hercules, he was not born a hero. He had to go to a lot of trials and tribulation to become a hero. Otherwise, you are not challenged. You cannot develop your strength if you have never encountered, how do you call it, difficult things. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you only have a spark, but you should
yeah,
go through all this. You should go this way to put it into a big fire.
exactly. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yes, beautifully put. So even though the situation is horrible, you cannot. It's not. No, yeah, a lot of bad things happening at the same time. Yeah, there is this collateral beauty again. Collateral strength, collateral heroism. Yeah, so beautiful. Okay, thank you. So, okay, we can in a minute stop this recording, because then I give a mini lecture about the seventh chakra, and not too much, because I don't want to overload you with information, but just that you know what we are dealing with, if you didn't before. So is it okay with everybody? Any questions?
Can I just say one thing? Well, there's war around Katja, but some people have war in their heads. And I'm always happy that I have a very light-hearted nature. So whatever happens to me, I always find the sunny side. But I feel sorry for the people who really have to struggle to find that sunny side. That's not always easy. So it's also something, that little spark, what Katja says, you have that little spark and it can become a flame. If you don't have that little spark, you have to find it somewhere, and that's not always easy.
Yeah. And maybe this is like this is the reason why people like me are existing, and because I see that many friends and many people around, they like they are like how to say, when you fight with a fire, you like watering it, yeah, so they like
Yeah.
watering the spark with their anxiety and all the things, but many says that these meditations really help them to find some peace, and
Yeah.
when they find this peace and calmness inside, just for like even 5 minutes, after they can feel the spark, and they
Yeah.
like less fear, less anxiety, and because I believe everybody has this spark,
Yeah. No.
everybody,
Yeah.
but
I agree.
to fire it up,
Yeah.
yeah, you need some help and guidance for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
because not everyone doing like me. I think not. Maybe just 1% of my of people who I know, they're like practicing like me every day, like every single day for quite a long time. And I really now I understand the importance of this regularity and of this everyday steps that I take, challenging myself before, because yeah, I was like challenging myself for a long time to do these things every day, and now it comes into this strength.
Yeah.
And if you weren't challenging yourself, now it will be a greater challenge for you to fire up this spark. But while people like me exist, everybody will have a chance, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, you are a flame walking around, so everybody can get something from you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, you're totally right that
Yeah. No, and then
not
people like
everybody
you.
is
No.
capable of doing it by
And if you can
themselves.
find people like you who are really flames with our a lot of fire, then you can like can borrow a little bit of the light to find your own spark. So I think you also are very well. You're wonderful for us as well. I'm admiring you where you stay calm as because everything around you is changing and worrying. Well, I feel very excited. Well, I don't know, anxious for you, but you stay calm. And I thought, okay, well, if I just calm, then it will be okay. Yeah, no, you're wonderful, and I hope to it rubs off on us.
Thank you. Yeah, but I also noticed this thing that people who are abroad, I mean, everyone like my foreign friends, but also people who left Ukraine many years ago or in this situation, they're more anxious there. They're like they cannot calm down. It's a bigger challenge for them because when you hear, you really get used to it. Well, I don't know if I was in Mariupol, I don't know how would I actually act. But also what I believe in is that everybody is at the right place where they have to be. Yeah, I mean, like if we're saying about something that is fair or not fair, it is very complicated to for me to say if there any fairless in the world actually, because what we call unfair, it's can be on a bigger scale, it can be unfair and the opposite. Yes, and but my mind, it cannot accept all this children's death, all this ruined people's lives and buildings and all the things. But as we know, on a smaller scale, that everything that ruins, it ruins for the best in eventually, because it will be like base for building something new, bigger, better, lighter, and so on and so on. And what helps me, what supports me in the to understand, to cope with this, to accept this, that all the souls, all the people that gave their life for in this war for my country, or for Russian country, I don't know, like everybody who died, it's unfair and it's not good, but I believe that their souls, they are like protecting our sky better than NATO. That is like what I believe in, you know, and that they have their own purpose in a unphysical state. Yeah. You can explain everything, actually, you know, to yourself if you need it. Bianca left us.
Yeah, there's a friend in trouble.
Yeah, so sometimes I'm trying to explain things that I cannot understand.
Yeah, that's only human. You want to say something, Theo?
Yeah, I'm not making horrible noises, am I now?
No.
You can hear me okay?
No, you're okay.
All right, there's no noise. Katja, you're doing so well. I like, it is true actually. When you're looking from the outside, it does really feel, yeah, huge amount of anxiety. But it's not. When I heard the news today, I thought, okay. And there's a little bit of me going, right, Katja's going to be okay. That's all fine. It just sounds ridiculous, but I guess because I have a connection with closer than it's only you know, it's a neighboring country, but it's just so nice to hear you talk, because you have you're obviously centered, and you're in the, as you say, you're in the right place. You are definitely in the right place at this time for the people around you and your loved ones. And that it sounds so bizarre to say, doesn't it? But it does definitely feel that you are doing what you are in your zone. I can hear it from you. It's just in there. You're powerful coming from where you are. It's really great to hear it. It's inspirational, you know. And yeah, I often think about you and listen to, and from what you're saying, and just generally, yeah, there's a sense of calm. There's a sense of calm about you, and that's an inspiration and a learning for, certainly for me, because I suffer from the good old war going on in the head. But you know, and then I look at someone like you with your circumstances and what you're having to endure and put up with, and you found this inner strength. Like I said, I can see you in your spaceship, you know. When you first, I was like, what's she going on about? But it's like, that's where she is now. That's where she is. That's what's going on. You know, you're all powerful. You're seeing from a distance, because you're coming from something bigger inside. And you know, yeah, it's great. It really is good to hear it. And I'm so glad that you're doing good there, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for where I am now, because being at home is actually very powerful. It inspires me, and it feeds me with power, with energy very much. And I'm glad that, because, you know, actually we were thinking about renting a townhouse in the city just like 5 days before this invasion. And we liked everything. It was really nice, because we're just like a little bit, we're tired of living with parents, and we're like, maybe we should look for some other place. And eventually we decided to stay here. And I'm really glad that all these people are now here, and I can help them. They can help me. They're like cooking for me also. Like and sometimes I come to kitchen and I'm starving, and like opening the fridge, or just seeing somebody and finishing cooking, and I'm like, and being in this company of very different people. Actually, at the beginning, I was thinking that it will be a struggle for me because I'm kind of introvertic. I really love my private space. I need a lot of private space, but I'm totally fine and I'm happy and I'm very, very grateful. I really appreciate all the circumstances. I mean, in the circumstances that I cannot change, I appreciate that I was given the chance to be here and that the things that I can choose, that I can, like my reactions, like my actions and all the things, that they are leading me to where I am right now. Because here in this point, I feel myself absolutely okay. I would even say I feel myself great, as it can be on this background. Okay, let's move on because I don't really want it to be about me. So,
It's a nice one. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, you're beautiful, sweetheart.
I even felt myself very warm.
Yeah, I understand that.
All that energy flying about.
Yeah. So thank you for this sharing. Thank you for sharing your thoughts also, Katja and Kootje. Thank you for mentioning that war, you know, that jihad. So, and what your beautiful people are doing here is fighting that war, you know, by working on yourself, by going to all the exercises and to all also the cleaning of your aura, cleaning of your chakras. That's you could see it as yeah, doing something about the war inside, because it is many people have that, and you can be lighthearted, but sometimes there's a war going on, and for some people it's a tough war. They have internalized the outside war inside. So, and it is a good place to start, always to start a war inside, and then I need not to start a war inside, but to do the fighting inside, you know, let's say, to become the best version of yourself by looking all your demons in the eye. And there are a lot of demons, you know, you fight your demons inside. And if you do that a lot, meditation helps a lot. So Katja, so that's one of the things, I will come to that really strengthens you. Probably the war inside is won, and then you can be that beacon of light outside. So you're all heroes in your own hero story, actually. And then we have beautiful Katja to look at how that works in real life. Beautiful. So if there does anyone else want to say something in this part one of our
just one last remark for me, then I will shut up. But it's not a war, it's not a struggle. What I learned from Katja now, it's not the struggle that you have, but it is your peace campaign. She finds peace, and that overrules every war if you just stick to that peace campaign.
Yeah, you can do it in many ways, actually. Yeah. And you know, fighting a war is actually synonymous to a peace campaign if it's done right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and otherwise it's a senseless, quite senseless collision of forces. But actually, in every collision, you know, or in every war, the end game should be peace. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Nothing else, Kootje? Sure. Nobody else. Okay, then let's stop the recording